This is deep space, where time and matter drift in beauty and balance for infinity, where lives are lived and deaths are died in a perfect harmony that knows of no enemy. However, a strange smell, an acrid, disgusting stench of burnt, wasted energy began wafting through the cosmos. Its source was a mystery until an irritating noise was heard from a long-forgotten solar system. Its grinding, chaotic drone, unheard of before, pierced through the near-silent peace of space. Its source soon became clear. It was Zoobus 13, a planet long abandoned since the Acirema virus mutated and deformed the native apes into a barbaric creature that had no place in nature. Something had to be done. And so an agent was sent to investigate. His name was Oscar Turner, and he was in for a very big surprise. This is the story of Oscar Turner, of how a naked ape can walk from the sea and change lives forever using nothing more than the truth. A story of how an entire species can lose itself with a debilitating intelligence that makes no sense, whose needs become greed, driven by dreams, whose love is lost to vanity, who live in fear of imaginary hijacked gods that live in pure insanity. How can this become this?
Yeah, I first met Oscar Turner about 4 years ago, and when I did, my life just completely changed forever. And so, in the following years, it seems everyone's life's been changed by Oscar Turner, and not necessarily in a negative way, I don't think. As a result of meeting, I am sort of incapable of understanding the logic of human behaviour. You know. Oscar has led me to a journey with no destination at all. It's a journey of discovery, and this is why I made Anyone Seen the President. You know, after meeting him, and obviously what's happened since to this planet. I just needed to sort of satisfy myself that it wasn't just complete fantasy, and that I actually did meet him, because he was, you know, such a strange character, and nothing really added up. And you know, the end result for me anyway, of, you know, my experience and what happened to me as a result of encountering Oscar Turner. I suppose it sort of drove me into insanity for a while.
Where the fuck are you?
But so where did you meet him? You met him here?
Met him here, yeah. One evening.
And what happened?
Oh, he was really nice at first. But as I got to know more about him, there was something weird about him, do you know what I mean? You know when there's something weird about people, you think, that guy's a bit dodgy.
In what way was he dodgy?
No, he wasn't, but he didn't, I don't know, perhaps he weren't human, I don't know. I really don't know.
Did he buy you drinks?
Yeah, he brought me drinks, he was friendly, he was really nice. But you just know, you know what I mean? You just know with people, because I can suss people out really well, really quickly.
Yeah,
but there was just something, and I wasn't quite sure. Maybe it's just me, who knows, don't know.
And did you touch him at all?
Yeah, I touched him, but he felt cold. Like he'd just come out of a freezer.
Yeah?
And that was a bit odd to me.
Yeah.
That was strange, really strange. That's when I think he's a bit weird, I suppose.
And did he drink much?
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
No, I was hungry. I had a meal. We had a meal there, but he didn't eat anything, which I thought was a bit odd. He must have been hungry, because we was here a few hours.
Yeah. And then what happened as the evening went on?
Well, we went back to my place.
Yeah. And what happened there?
Well, we got a bit friendly.
You did, or he did?
No, he did. And then,
when you say friendly, you mean?
well, you know, kissy, cuddle, touchy type of stuff.
Yeah. And was he still cold then?
He was still cold, yeah. It was really weird. I couldn't make it out. It was really strange. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Why he was so cold.
Yeah. And did he sort of try to have sex with you?
He did try, yeah, but nothing worked. Really weird. Nothing happened. Probably was a drink, I suppose.
But did you try to help him, or?
Yeah, obviously, as you do.
Yeah.